Family members confronted Robert Bowers directly, but he never looked up when they spoke about the pain he had caused them. And he showed no emotion when Judge Robert Colville sentenced him to death. Robert Bowers never looked up at any of the witnesses who testified to their pain and loss today at his sentencing hearing. Instead, as he has throughout the 2-month-long trial, sat at the defense table appearing to look busy, head down looking through papers. You've never been man enough to look up. I wonder if you're man enough to look up at us now. Michael Hurt, the brother-in-law of David and Cecil Rosenthal, stared across at Bowers, who continued to look down. I didn't think so, Hurt said. Over 2.5 hours, Bowers never made eye contact with any of the witnesses, including Margaret Durachko, the wife of Dennis Richard Gottfried, who addressed him directly, quote, "Your callous disregard for the person he was repulses me. Your hateful act took my soulmate away from me and left me alone. You riddled his body with bullets so you could feel powerful. You think God's power is in bullets, but God's power is in humility, goodness, and love. You'll have to stand for yourself as he looks into your heart." Gottfried's sister, Carol Black, who hid in the closet watching the shadow of Bowers moving back and forth and holding her breath, said she lives with the guilt of having survived. In supporting the punishment of execution, she said of Bowers, "He gets 3 hots and a cots, and my brother is in a box in the ground. There isn't a punishment great enough for him. He should just sit in a cell the size of a parking lot and wonder if today is the day." Even Rabbi Doris Dien, who heads the congregation Dor Hadash, which opposes the death penalty, said the sentence is appropriate. "I am in principle opposed to the death penalty, but this shooter has challenged my ability to maintain that view. In my opinion, he has forfeited the privilege of living because his actions have shown he doesn't appreciate life." Mark Simon says he keeps the blood-soaked prayer shawl of his father Sylvan and the bloody pearl necklace of his mother Bernice. "It hurts me, but I can't part with it," he said, imploring, "I beg you, Judge Colville, to give him no mercy. The same no mercy he showed to my mother and father and 9 other beautiful souls." Judge Colville did not address Bowers directly, saying nothing he could say to him would be meaningful. Bowers, now dressed in a red prison suit, stood as Colville imposed the sentence of death. He showed no emotion. Well, just a little while ago, Robert Bowers was taken from the federal courthouse here back to the Butler County Jail. As we've reported, eventually he will go to the U.S. Penitentiary in Terre Haute, Indiana, better known as Federal Death Row, to await execution with 43 other federal inmates. Reporting at the U.S. Courthouse downtown, Andy Sheehan, KDKA News.